Peace, YouTube family. It's your boy Zay. Come back at you with another video. You dig? You know how we do. We get right into it outside in nature, soaking up this sun and whatnot. You feel me? But what I wanted to talk about today is protecting your space. Protecting your space is so key, especially in today's time, bro. Cause bro, we get hit with so many different types of energy today. Like it's just a whole new frequency on the planet, and just the energy people give off that be around you. And it don't even necessarily be them. It be certain entities working through them. You feel me? So a lot of the times when you're around your loved ones or friends or family or friends, and they giving off a certain energy, sometimes it's not even them. At times it may be an entity working through them trying to get to you. You feel me? To lash out at, your loved ones or whatnot. And sometimes it is your loved ones or your friends, and sometimes you need to know when to distance yourself from these people, and not saying it in a malicious or demeaning or condescending way towards them. But sometimes you just need to know, like, sometimes you just need to realize you're on a different frequency from even some of the people that you love. And sometimes that should require you to go into your own personal type of isolation, in a sense. Isolation is not a bad thing, especially when the goal of it is to protect your space. And the reason why you're trying to protect your space is to continue to elevate so you can help those around you. And sometimes these people that's causing a certain energy to potentially pull you out of that space of higher elevation don't even realize who you're becoming or what you're trying to do. They just don't even know how to self-regulate their own emotions, so they just let it lash out, because these people sometimes have a bad day, so they want everybody around them to feel that same type of energy or negativity that they're feeling, And it takes a high level of self-awareness and accountability to be able to understand and address that your emotions should only be your emotions. Everyone else around you shouldn't be feeling those emotions. And a lot of people aren't able to do that. So with that, you got to know that, and you got to know the power in protecting your space. Anybody who know me know I isolate myself in a minute from anybody, bro. Anybody. Like if your vibe just ain't right, you know what I'm saying? Or I just need to be to myself, bro. I have no issue with ducking off and being on my own. And if anybody who have an issue with it, I mean, if you don't want to rock with me no more, that's cool. Like I'll still be at peace, because me protecting my space should not offend you. It's for my higher elevation. So me growing, why is that offending you? You know what I'm saying? Some people just don't feel comfortable with being by themselves. So if you are a person that is comfortable with being by themselves, it irritates those people who are not comfortable with being with themselves. So like I said, bro, it's a powerful space to be in, because it's just so important in today's time, man. It's so much stuff going on. Even when we get off the topic of people and just life in general, bro. It's so much different information being thrown at you, and stuff gonna happen on this day, stuff gonna happen on that day. Another pandemic on the way, and fear-mongering tactics and all this, bro. Bro, it's just so much that you could spend your attention and energy on and put your focus on. But what at the end of the day, what would that really be helping? Like, how would that really be benefiting you by giving attention to all this fear-mongering and all this stuff that what's going on in the world? It's not immediately direct you in the moment. So why are you so focused on it? I'm not saying be out of touch with these possibilities. Of course, that's important. But being overly consumed in these things can lead you down a dark tunnel, and it can lead you depressed, and it can lead you in a space where your space is not protected. You don't let a bunch of different energies into your space, whether it's through words, through media, through people, through whatever it may be, through people on the road driving. Like, all this is important. The people you hang around, bro, that's so important, dog. Like, If in 2023, if you still don't realize how important the people you hang around is, and you just still hang around people just because they're cool people and they're acquaintances, and you're not really judging and tempering their aura and their energy field, and I ain't gonna lie, you behind, dog. You behind. It's everything on it. It's an energetic game from here on out. It's been an energetic game for a couple years now, but operating purely off the physical, bro. And we in 2023, man. You got some work to do. You got some work to do, bro. Cause this life is much past the physical, bro. Much past the physical and the mundane things, man. People get so caught up in the mundane things that they're not really able to tap in and see and understand the essence of life, if you will. And I see it all the time with people just allowing other individuals just to impede on their space, and I can see it in their face that they're uncomfortable, but they're not uncomfortable enough to say something that person is. Because I wouldn't even have to say that. My expressions, my body language is gonna tell you like you're doing too much. You know what I'm saying? You like, relax, bro. Feel me? And I'm a real chill, laid back individual. I'm not a snobby person. I know one of my homeboys call me bougie because it's just certain shit I don't go for, but that's just, that's just having self-respect and, having a little bit of class about yourself. But for the most part, I'm a laid back individual. I don't demand much, anything. I don't, you know what I'm saying? Now, when it comes to my woman, I don't want to put this. I don't demand anything from my women, but I would like them to align at a certain frequency that I'm at, and naturally that kind of requires them to be at a certain place of life, mentally. You know what I'm saying? So, but outside of that, bro, I'm an easy person to be around. Like, just to be around, I'm a very easy person to be around, bro. Cause like I said, I'm not a super talkative person. I can hold conversations with anybody about almost anything, bro. I promise you. So, easy person to be around. But at the same time, I'm gonna protect my space when I feel like my space is being threatened of its peace. Wherever it is, even at the crib sometimes, and you just be off, with family members. I'm a isolate myself. And some people don't. Like I said, some people, even your loved ones, they don't realize the energy they giving off, and sometimes they'll just think, oh, you just being distant. It's like, no, you want me to compromise the peace that I have within my space and within my circumference and aura just to be around you when you're giving off the type of energy I don't want within my space. So you want me to compromise the betterment of myself to make you feel better, instead of, if elevating your energy and your frequency. I'm supposed to just deal with it. Nah, I'm not that type of individual. I'm sorry, and I don't care who it is. That's not me. The reason why I tell you the reason why I work I won't say hard, but I put in a lot of time and energy and work to get to the place of peace that I'm at today, bro. The person you see today, he went through a lot of mental battles and just nights by himself, just going through different emotions and feeling different emotions and just assessing these different things and really coming into that space of peace and allowing things to move out of his life and letting things go. It's funny I'm talking in third person, but I went through it was a journey to get to this place, and I'm still not completely where I want to be, but just to get to the point where I'm at now, this place of peace, it was a journey. So when you really go through a journey with anything in life, bro, you're much more protective of it. When you're building up a business and it's a journey to get to where you're going, you finally start getting that, you're very protective of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, People who blow up quick, they're not as protective as their image and their face card as that person who put that 3, 5, 10 years into building their image, building their craft, building their skill sets. So when they finally get to the point that they was seeking to get to, they treat it with much more care and they cherish it much more because it was a journey to get there. So anytime you go on a journey, automatically it forces you to go into that place of, I put too much time and energy to get here. I'm not allowing anybody outside of myself to mess it up. If anybody gonna mess it up, it's gonna be me. That's how I move about anything that I'm building towards and any journey I'm taking. Once I get to that place, I will not allow anybody to move me from that place. I have to fuck myself over. I'm not allowing somebody else to have that type of energy over my life. It's not happening. It's not happening. So, hey man, protect your space, protect your peace, protect your energy, bro. Because energy is currency. If you ever realize if you ever paid attention to that person who always got that good energy, and it's not fabricated, they're not faking a smile, but they are. And let me just say this: a person with good energy don't always have to be smiling. But that person would just get good energy, good vibes. They just always want to be around that type of person. I remember my freshman year in college. I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but I'll just give you examples. My freshman year in college, I didn't really go out like that. I would usually be in my room. I didn't talk a lot. I didn't have a bunch of chicks over in my dorm room. But the bros would always pull up and just vibe, bro, because they know, like, it's always good vibes in my room. We can kick shit, we can chill. Say we can play the game, we chilling, but you know what I'm saying, we ain't doing no extra shit in here. Niggas know, like, you want to do all that extra, go to the top, to the upper floor, but in my room, we chilling in here. You know what I'm saying? You come here for good vibes, good energy, we just vibing. And that was my freshman year. I'm not even at the place where I'm at spiritually and mentally that I am now than I was then. But that's just my character, bro. I just always wanted to push out good energy and good vibes, bro. Because I just never liked when people put out good energy and good vibes. Because I knew how it would mess up my energy. I'm like, damn, my whole day rule because you know what I'm saying? You done threw my energy off. So I was able to get to a point to where I'm able to block out bad energy now. Because it's so prevalent to where people want to push their bad energy on you. And it's like, nah, I don't accept. Next time somebody try to push their bad energy, their negative vibes on you, mentally just tell yourself, I don't accept. I don't accept. I deflect that energy right back at you. You feel me? Especially if you work to get to that place of peace, you work to get to that place of mindfulness and self-awareness and accountability, to where when you having them negative days, because we all having, when you have them negative days, you know how to keep that energy and that negative energy, those emotions within your bubble, within your circumference. You don't let it spill out onto others, because you know others are dealing with their own emotions and problems. Even kids. People think kids don't have emotions, or they're not going through anything. They're trying to navigate this crazy ass world that we living in as a youth. Like, come on, bro, that shit is hard. Just because they don't have bills to pay, and they still gotta get up and go to school and worry about getting good grades, because they gonna get a punishment if they don't. That's stressful to them. They still figuring out life as a whole, and they gotta worry about getting good grades, and you know what I'm saying, that's stressful. Just because they're not paying bills and they don't have adult responsibilities, just because our issues and our sentiments and our stress factors aren't the same as theirs, that don't mean they don't have any. Feel me? So, like I said, man, protect your space. It's a lot of moving pieces right now. It's a lot of different energies hitting the planet. The best thing to do is find your zen and remain in your zen, and continue to flow, and continue to elevate, and continue to better yourself and push out that energy to help better others, man. So I'll catch y'all in the next video. Peace.